have not yet subscribed, hello, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Today we are going apartment hunting in the city of Taoyuan. So let's go ahead and just jump right into this video. We're gonna take a look at 4 different apartments that range between 2 bedrooms and 4 bedrooms. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. The first apartment that we're looking at is a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath apartment. It originally was a 3-bedroom apartment that they converted into a 2-bedroom, and they added that additional space to the master bedroom. This apartment is fully furnished, or actually newly furnished, and as you can see, it has an open kitchen concept, which I personally love. I love the huge dine-in island where you can just sit down and eat or do work, whatever, at your leisure. This apartment has ample amount of storage in each bedroom as well as in the living room, and who does not love a lot of storage? This girl does. A few things that I didn't like about this apartment is that it only has 1 balcony, which is the laundry balcony. And another thing that I didn't like about this apartment is that the additional space that they added to the owner's suite, it's awkwardly placed. Like I don't know what you would do with that space other than maybe make it like a seating area, but to me it seems like it's just awkwardly placed. And then in the owner's suite, the bathroom only has a toilet and a sink. So it would be awesome to have a shower in your owner's suite, right? But all in all, I think this is a really cute apartment. The building is located near the baseball stadium, and it's also walking distance from a grocery store that I frequent. So I do like that. However, the actual location of the apartment is a little further out, and it's probably like a bike ride from the area that I like. So that's kind of a minus. And this apartment also does not come with a parking space. So later on in the video, I'll explain the importance of having parking spaces. But this apartment does not have one. A good thing about this apartment is that the building features a gym, and it also has this like smoothie coffee juice bar, which I thought was awesome. Who doesn't want a smoothie juice bar or coffee bar in their building, in their lobby? Like, hello. But I thought that was great. So let's go over to our second apartment. Our second apartment is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. And when I first walked into this apartment, I thought it was really spacious, but I'm not sure if it felt spacious just because it was not fully furnished, or is it really actually spacious. I don't recall what the square footage is for this apartment, but I do like the layout of the apartment. I do like how each bedroom is on a separate side of the house, and it's separated by the kitchen and the bathroom. This apartment, even though this apartment is not fully furnished, the landlord did state that they could place furniture in the apartment. So that's always great when you don't have to come out of pocket to buy those type of things. A few things that I didn't like about this apartment is the kitchen. This kitchen is what they call, I think, a galley or gala kitchen. It's a very narrow and closed off kitchen, and I particularly don't like those type of kitchens. And this apartment also only has 1 balcony, which is the laundry balcony, and it's facing like the shady side of the building, so it doesn't get a lot of sunlight, which is not great when you're trying to dry clothes. But also the bathroom of this apartment, the door to the bathroom only closes off where the toilet and the shower is, and so where the sink is actually open. And to me, I would rather have the door completely giving complete privacy to the bathroom, and I'm not sure if that's something that could be changed, like they could just move the door. I don't know, but I kind of didn't like that. But all in all, I think that this is a nice layout for this apartment. So we're gonna go across the hall to apartment 3, which this apartment is owned by the same person. Now, when I first walked in this apartment, I was taken back a little bit about how much furniture is in this apartment. Like, it is way too much furniture because it was overly furnished. And apartment 3 and apartment 2 have the same owner, and they're directly across the hall from each other. This apartment is 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths. The apartment is pretty spacious. Each bedroom I felt like had a lot of space, And the owner's suite bathroom had a bathtub, which is pretty rare for here, so that was definitely a perk. Unfortunately, this apartment also had the narrow closed off kitchen, and it also only had one balcony which faced the shady side of the building. And as I mentioned before, it makes drying your clothes a little bit more difficult. And honestly, I just couldn't get the full picture of what this apartment's potential could be, just because it was just so much furniture. But the landlord did state that the furniture could be removed, or pieces could be removed at the renter's choice, so that's great. This apartment came with 2 parking spaces, which is awesome, and the location is great. But the building for both apartment 2 and apartment 3, it doesn't have any amenities, so that's kind of a minus for this apartment as well. So moving on to our last apartment, which is apartment 4. This apartment is 4 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms. Now this apartment is completely unfurnished, and when I say unfurnished, I mean it doesn't even have a refrigerator or a washing machine. So that is something to consider when it comes to budget and how much you actually want to put into this apartment. But one of the things that I do like about this apartment is the open kitchen concept, and it has a small island. This apartment also has 2 balconies. The laundry balcony has storage for cleaning supplies, and it has its own sink. And then the other balcony that's attached to the living room is a decent size to add some chairs and maybe even a grill to barbecue. Another thing I like about this apartment is that the bedrooms have hardwood floors, which make it easier for cleaning versus the tile or the marble floors, which I find those a little harder to clean. And in the owner's suite bathroom of this apartment, it also has a bathtub. It has a bathtub, and it has a heated toilet seat. The toilet also has some features that I'm not really sure what they are. I know it has an automatic flush, and the toilet seat also heats up. So that's pretty awesome, right? Especially for the winter months. The best part about this apartment is the building's amenities. Now this apartment building has an indoor pool, an outdoor pool. It also has a jacuzzi, a sauna, a steam room, and it has a gym. But guess what? I am not done. This apartment complex also has a rec room, which in the rec room there is a pool table. There's also ice hockey and ping pong. Guess what? I'm still not done. To make it even more grand, within that rec room, there is a KTV room. Like what? Who has a KTV room in their apartment building? So the KTV room has a huge TV and big speakers, and it has a very large song catalog for all your singing KTV needs. And I think that is awesome. So that is definitely a perk for this apartment, and that is definitely something that this apartment has over all the other apartments. So a couple of things about the apartments here. The apartments don't have dishwashers. They have these, I guess they're like sterilization racks. You can put the dishes in there, and you can turn it into like a heat setting, and they pretty much sterilize your dishes, but they don't wash them. So if that makes sense. Another thing is that apartments don't come with a dryer. Having a dryer is not something that is normal here. You usually just hang your clothes to dry on the balcony. I actually never seen an apartment with a dryer. So the 4th apartment, it comes with 2 car parking spaces, 1 scooter parking space, and then I think it also has a bicycle parking space. So that is a lot of parking. The reason why I mention parking for each apartment is because in this area, parking is a commodity. It is very hard to find parking over here, so people will pay top notch to rent parking spaces from tenants. And you can earn some extra money to put towards your rent or put towards decor in your home. or just put in your pocket by renting out your parking spaces. So if an apartment has 1, 2, 3, or 4 parking spaces, then you can do the math and you can rent those parking spaces out for a couple of $1,000s. So that's awesome. That's an awesome perk for any tenant. Your security deposit is 2 months rent. Then you need to pay your first month rent, and you also need to pay your agent fee. The agent fee usually is half of your rent fee, or the amount is about half of what your rent is, or it can also be as much as a full month's rent. But apartment 4 was being rented from the landlord, so that you won't have to pay an agent fee, which is great. I always would suggest renting from a landlord just because you can negotiate more and maybe pay 1 month security deposit instead of 2, but you can negotiate when you're working directly with the landlord versus the agent, and you can avoid that agent fee. So I hope you all enjoyed the video and enjoyed this apartment hunting. Thank you for making it to the end. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like this video, and also drop down in those comments and let me know which apartment that you like the most. And until next time, I'll see you. Bye guys.